Welcome to another episode. Yep, 9.
The mic is now on.
Episode 9 of the CAGs. We are your hosts for the night. Alex.
Dude, Alex is supposed to be here and he's like, I'm tired.
I'm tired.
Did you hear what he was gonna say?
Yeah, I did. He's like, I got things to do. He's like, no, I can't lie to y'all. I'm just tired. I don't want to go.
It's because he started working back at the school again.
Oh yeah, security guard, right?
Yeah, he just started. He just wanted to sign the forms, but they had him running across campus.
For what?
Bro, can't even run across campus and he wants to be a security guard.
I mean, but he said he was signing forms in one room, and then they sent him across campus to get some stuff, and then they sent him back, and then to finish signing more stuff. I think they sent it to 3 different locations actually, but I didn't read too much into it.
I didn't read the text messages.
I read it, but not like in great detail. I just read it to know what's going on.
I just saw that he
To know
was
whether or
tired and I
not
was like,
I could be
okay.
pissed at him.
I just saw he was tired and I was like, okay.
Now he told me like he won't be able to be here as much as he wanted to be because of that. Because I don't know how hours work at a school, but I would imagine you're damn near there every day.
I wouldn't know for his position. I'd imagine he's there every day because that's a job they're always gonna need.
Yeah.
For subs, it's like a bit different. It's just like, oh, we might need you this many, or we might need you more. Yeah.
Do you remember what was his name? He was a sub, but he was like tall. People would say he looked like me, cause he was white. I forgot his name. He was so chill. He was super tall.
After my time.
No, dude, I had him from middle school to high school here and there, so I know he was in your time.
Did you do CP classes?
Yes.
Then that's why.
Why does it matter?
I don't.
know.
I never saw this guy. Sorry. I don't know who you're talking about.
Subs just show up. They're like, all right, I'm here.
The only one I remember is like some bitchy old lady that was like so happy that she pissed me off, and then like Escalera.
Don't clubs just show up day of, and if you need them, they have
Yeah.
for the day?
Mm-hmm.
Cause they get paid that.
A lottery?
Yeah.
You pay for the day.
Yeah, you get paid for the
they
day.
get so they could work only like one class period and that's it, or they could work all day.
On average, how much is it?
Well, it's like 100 to 200
what?
bucks, probably.
Yeah, like one to $200, something like that.
They pay the day of, or is like?
I think at the
have
end
no
of the
idea.
day,
Yeah, I think it's at the end of the day.
either that or the end of when you're supposed to be there. Sounds worth it, but I don't know how hard it is to get like jobs.
I don't remember how it is for the high school. I know some schools require like substitute teaching certificates.
Dude, like when reading teachers would get pregnant and just fucking go, bro.
That sub is like
that's
stacked.
stacked.
Yeah.
He was getting 100 a day.
Dope.
Imagine, bro.
Remember when I don't know if y'all ever knew this. There was an engineering teacher, like super old guy. But yeah, because of Tony. No, I don't care. He's a fucking moron. Nobody
Oh,
gonna know
okay,
him.
buddy.
I'll call him out. Yeah, this dumbass. He put his bag in front of his feet, and homie like hurt himself because of it, and he never came back.
Wait, he put his own bag?
No, so this guy put it like, you know how you sit down, you put your bag on the floor.
Yeah.
He put it where he wants it, like in the way, and it just
And broke his hip.
it had to be there.
He dude
Did
was
he-
old,
did
and he
he-
just never came back.
Did he do anything to the kid, like sue him or like charges or anything?
Yeah, it was an accident.
I mean, he got his hip broken now, bro.
Yeah. Oh, you did it on purpose. Yes, dude. I wanted you out here.
You'd be surprised. Some
He never
devious
came back.
motherfuckers.
He never came back. He's old enough to retire now.
Yeah, probably he either retired or found a better job. God knows.
There's some devious motherfuckers. You don't know, bro.
He is not a devious motherfucker.
No, he's stupid. I will say he's stupid.
Like,
And what was his last name? He followed us.
really?
Remember, you were like, bro, who's this guy? And I was like, oh, I think that I know who that is.
Well, I'll probably
He was the
double
guy
check.
that
You know, please comment.
if it's you, please
watch
comment.
this, just like comment.
You
Or
fucking
if you
dingus.
know.
He was the guy that joined band 3 times and quit every single year after marching season.
That was so funny.
No, this isn't the same guy. But remember the guy that Julie was saying that said that they'll stab you or stab her?
Fuck.
Oh yeah, getting death threats.
Yeah, where that was like a common occurrence for him. He would just always say he would stab people. Like-
It's like always. I think you gotta be wrong.
Dude, the valley's fucking crazy, dude. I've seen some wild shit living here. I can't imagine living out of the valley. How crazy it is. Cause remember when I think you were going to Houston for Carlos's car, and like you said the traffic was fucking like if you missed the exit, you were
done for
gone.
Dude, it was bad. Because it was raining, bro. And it was stacked. It was stacked.
And that's cause they got what, like 5
We were
lanes.
driving up, right? And then at some point we traded. And Carlos' car is a manual, right? And the reason I was riding Carlos and not Andrew is because I could drive a manual vehicle, right? And we traded and like we drove to Bucky's and but like from where we traded to Bucky's was like a few minutes, I want to say. And then once we left Bucky's, I drove from there to like.
I need you to call it by its proper name.
What's his proper name?
From Bucky's to I think I want to say Katy. I think I want to say it was Katy. That's where I drove. I drove to Katy because as soon as entering that bitch, bro, it was already bad. I was like, I'm not driving a manual car in this. I was like, I know how to operate this vehicle and I know how to drive it, but not in this heavy ass traffic. So we parked in like I think it was like a university parking lot or some shit, and we traded back, but it was fucking bad, bro.
I could.
Like you already started seeing clouds form and stuff, and like the cars were already piling up.
Yeah.
And then there was construction at some point too. It was like
Basically, everything bad that could happen did.
dude, yeah. It was we were just sitting there like we're not making out of this. Like the car's gonna get screwed over. We're gonna get stuck in Houston. Like
What would happen if y'all's like?
dude, it didn't even rain that long either.
What would y'all have done if y'all's car like overheated or something?
No, well, we had Andrew there too.
Mm. Ah.
But it'd be a bitch just taking that shit off the expressway.
Dude, especially with like
Traffic. Cause
I think there's construction. It was raining. I think there was like an accident somewhere too.
I'd be
Accidents
surprised
be
if there
happening
wasn't.
a lot, bro, over there. Cause what, it's like 5 lanes or is it?
And then go into one.
Yeah,
That's
like
exactly
out of
what happened.
nowhere.
That's exactly what happened. And then dude, it was raining. And we were like, oh well, raining, cool. I think it thundered for a little bit too. Like you saw lightning strike and stuff like that for a little bit. And then like 10 minutes later, bright and sunny. We're like, we dropped the car, it was bright and sunny. And then Ruben lives in Houston, so we went to his place. We ate. We got some food and we ate. And then we took off. But it was so humid because we were outside.
After it was just raining, yeah.
After it rained for like 5 minutes, it was super humid. And that's.
And then it was sunny, so all the like the precipitation or whatever the fuck.
That's like a coastal city too, right? Kind of.
Yeah, kind of. Close enough. Close enough to flood and get permanent damage and shit.
Oh yeah, back in like 2017.
When
17, 18?
it flooded like crazy over there.
When the
Yeah.
hurricane happened.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember all the donations from the NFL, from the Houston Texans.
That was crazy.
That's when shit started, huh?
Cause like imagine like we always get the hurricane warnings, right?
Mhm.
But for us here, it's like rare, like super rare that we get hit by something like that.
Mhm.
But like, and then you see like, oh, Houston's underwater, and you're like, what?
Houston's underwater, Florida's underwater, Cuba or no, is it Cuba? No, Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico, like all these like coastal freaking like areas are just underwater, and it's like,
If this place goes underwater, we're not recovering.
no.
I promise you, we're not gonna
Bro,
fucking
we
recover.
can't
I think they're still screwed up
I-
from 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I swear we're not gonna fucking like
Bro, it took
any.
them fucking like what, half a week to get the high school's power back on?
Dude, well, what episode was it? When we were at Mondo's,
6
it was 6, this is 8. Right? So that was like what, 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago. Yep.
Still hasn't recovered. The stoplights here are still like blinking red. They just never fix them.
I fucking ran it on
Oh yeah,
without
yeah,
realizing
so we
it.
ran it.
The last one,
Mm-hmm.
I ran it without realizing it. Cause to me,
I didn't even process that he did. I was.
No, it's just that light's always green.
yeah, like every time you turn,
Mhm.
it's always gonna be green.
I think it was red once. I've seen red once.
I haven't been stopped there yet.
Let's hope it stays.
There's always cops there though at the corner store, always.
That's stripes.
And then they added that little tower or whatever it's called now.
Oh, the police thing, the security.
What does that shit even do?
I think it just has cameras in there.
Better observation. I don't know.
I'd be scared to pay a toll. Cause I know in San Antonio, Houston, they have cameras. So if you like try going through the toll and you don't pay, they got your license plate.
They'll bill you.
Yeah.
Send you a bill. It's not like they're gonna go like, hurry up, you know, they're just gonna send you a bill.
But I'm like, dude, like, you might as well just fucking pay it. Like, you're not gonna get away with it.
Isn't that how most toll roads work now? They just send you a bill.
Yeah.
Oh, is that how it works now?
I think you just drive and then
They send it. Oh wow. What's the toll used for now? Cause I don't.
like I don't know. Usually it's just like I think it's just like a faster road.
Yeah, it's faster road.
Really?
Less cars because you have to pay more.
I know my dad has one.
Pay to win thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like
Basically, stop being poor.
actually like so you just take it and it send you a bill.
Damn.
Cause I know before you had there's like a whole little like thing.
Yeah,
And then
they would
like
stop you.
pay.
Like kind of like the checkpoints. They would
Yeah.
actually stop you and shit.
Now it's just like go and you get a bill in like a week.
What was the question I was gonna say?
The NPC one?
Yeah. Have y'all met any NPCs in real life?
No, I just like joking that other people are NPCs. Like if
Like
like
Alex.
somebody I don't know.
Oh.
I have a.
Like other NPCs.
Oh.
Like when you go to the mall and you see all those people, I'm not convinced they're real. It's like they're just
When do you ever encounter them again?
It's because like they don't have a name.
Is that-
like in my head they don't have they don't have a name. Their only personality trait at the moment is walking around. Like, I don't or like when you're working at H&M, right? Did you ever do this thing where Joe? Did you ever like people ever come up to you and just like talk to them, but you feel like there's nothing there, like there's no.
That's how I feel every
Nah.
day.
No, it's because I have a.
Well, that's different too because they're on the phone. So like to you it's just a voice. They don't have a face.
Oh, that's
sometimes
freaky
sometimes
though.
their only personality trait is yelling at me.
That's better than what I used to do. Oh, because
I haven't had
yelling
it.
at him because they were mad.
Yeah. Because they couldn't understand what the fuck.
Well, not dying.
They can't comprehend how the fuck anything works. So they're getting mad at him because they don't know what else to do.
Well, they
Get off and on.
Yeah,
either
like-
don't understand or they fucked up, and it's just like, well, hey, I'm sorry to say, but you got to deal with what your fuck ups. Sorry.
Speaking of
Cope.
speaking of fuckers, I remember I got my check from work. And I got so used to direct deposit, so I didn't know where to sign on the check.
Bro, it says.
It says on the back,
Yeah.
sign here for
I-
endorsement, right?
Yeah.
So I signed on the front. So the day at Gabby's, when we went to the tattoo place, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get a tattoo and I'll pay for it." I had to go to work. That's why I was late because I had to go to work.
To request another check to be
check.
written.
And then I signed on the back, and I got it now. But that shit was like, I was like,
Literal fucking
I was so
genius.
pissed. I was like, I can't be pissed at anyone. It's my fucking fault.
You were just sitting there.
I'm stupid.
My mom
I'm
was laughing at
wasting
me.
gas money because I was a moron and fucking.
I don't pay for gas. I'm chilling.
Oh, it must be nice.
It is nice.
Wait, what did you say?
He doesn't pay for gas.
No, I had to back check
But yeah, speaking of, so going back to NPCs, I had a lady when I used to work at. Can I say the jobs I used to work at?
Yeah, why
Yeah.
not?
I used to work at Topgolf, my first job, and I had a lady ask for chicken tenders. So I was like, yeah, it was a fun fucking job. If they paid more, I'd go back for sure. Them benefits, God. If y'all work there, y'all know. Is that the lights, or is that just me?
No, it was like
Oh Lord,
What happened? Did it go out
it's
for a
that
sec?
fucking flickering.
they like to do that shit.
But
There's wind and stuff.
I had a lady order chicken
we'll
tenders.
clip it with the mealtime with the kegs.
I had a lady ordering chicken tenders, and so I was like, all right. So I brought them to her. She's like, I want chicken tenders. I was like, these are chicken tenders. She's like, these aren't chicken tenders. I was like, okay. Customer's always right, I guess. I take them back. The guy's like, the chefs are like, these are fucking chicken tenders. Like, what is she on about? So they're like, I don't fucking know. I guess just like throw them in the fryer again a little bit. They threw them in. They like take them back out. I took them back out. She's like,
My mic was off. My
Li-
mic was off,
Literal moron.
actually.
And that's because I said my mic is now on
Actually.
at the beginning.
Now you're 15 minutes,
Yeah, wow.
and his mic was.
That is funny.
They're just gonna hear from his mic now.
Yeah.
They're like in the fucking distance. I'm sorry.
Wow.
That's funny though.
It
Man,
is.
we'll roll with it. We'll just put something over my face the whole time.
It's gonna sound like
We'll
you're
put
whispering.
a clown.
Do it,
Face.
yeah. That works.
But yeah. So the chefs are like, I just said throw it in the fryer for a little bit longer. They threw it in, took that shit right back out. She's like, these are chicken tenders. We didn't change them out. We just put them in the air fryer for a little bit. And she's like, these are chicken tenders. I was like, ma'am, yeah, I guess.
She just wanted them more fried.
No, she just didn't believe they were chicken tenders. She didn't ask any special requests for no side fries, nothing. She just wanted chicken tenders. I was like, man, these are chicken tenders. What are you on about?
Can we? I just want to talk about how I realized my mic was off, cause I was playing with the water in my mouth, and then
And then you saw that there was
and
nothing.
then I was like, oh, which was my mic? And I was like, I swear it was 3. I started going right, just something to get for it to register, and then I stopped, and then those 2 were still going off, and I was like,
Fucking 14-minute blooper of the century. We good to move on to the next question, or do you have any stories, y'all?
No, I just
Dude.
felt like an NPC during COVID because, like, for me, it felt like the world ended because we
That's for
were.
Everyone though.
Yeah, but like, when it happened, I was in Las Vegas and I was supposed to be there for a week.
oh yeah, you were in Vegas.
Yeah, so I was in Las Vegas for pep band. We were in day 2, and then the school was like, "Hey, COVID's here. Come back home." So we basically were on a bus for 48 hours to and from, only to be there for 2 days. We get back home, we're forced to quarantine, and then like I never went back to school, and it was just like,
'Cause
what am I doing?
Cause y'all went, what was it, spring break, right?
Yeah, it
Mhm.
was
That's
during
when it hit?
spring break. Yeah, and that was 2020. So
It's
basically,
been
like
3
the last
years,
2-3
dude.
years, I felt like a blur to me.
Dude, I was
It's a
17.
fever dream. Yeah, he was 17.
I was
Dude, when
16.
was-
COVID, when
was
COVID hit, I
19.
was 17. I'm 21.
I was 19. I'm 22
I
now.
was 16. I'm 20. Shit. I don't look
Man,
old.
it's crazy.
I'm glad I actually don't look old.
Dude, you're not old. We're not old.
But
We're
I'm-
not gonna
okay.
look old.
But if you, like, y'all see me, y'all don't think I'm fucking 20. Be honest. Y'all probably think, like, this dude's like 19, 18. Which isn't far from 20. But y'all, compared to them, y'all probably think, like, oh, this guy's a fucking super senior in front of me.
It's like, yeah, he's 73.
And then when,
Yeah,
you,
I'm 20.
when you see Johnny, he's like, damn, that's a fucking skeleton.
I'm actually
looking at."
26, y'all, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm 22. Say what your age guesses were in the comments, though. Curious.
That's true. They don't know. Well, they kind of know our ages because some of them know us. But there's some people out there that have no clue. who we
Apparently,
are.
people that we didn't know watch. That's crazy.
Apparently, people actually watch us.
Oh, dude.
Dude, Andrew was saying that people, I think Robert,
Mhm.
people Robert knows will watch. And I'm like,
Yeah,
that's
his,
weird.
His
I like
dorm
that.
roommates.
I was like, that's weird. I was like, I don't
That's how I
know how I feel, but I feel like it's just.
no,
I don't know.
it gets me excited. I don't know. It's like,
It feels like everybody's watching me. Like when you told me that, it's just like felt like everybody was watching me, and I was like,
Bro, isn't that what you're signed
Like-
up for?
like, I don't really have social anxiety, but that's what I imagine it felt like.
just imagine when we start like going out in public and say, like, dude, like that
I think
Yeah, it's
interaction.
never gonna happen.
That's gonna be a.
No, but that interaction is gonna be so wild to me because I'm like, dude, what do I even say? Like, cause I'm like,
That's never gonna happen.
I'm gonna be stuttering like a motherfucker. I'm like, dude, I don't know what the fuck to say to you.
I don't know what to say.
That's how I felt when I was in Ohio because there was like fans and like groups that were like, "Oh, it's the
You're with the wind.
you're with this school's wins," and I'm just like, "Yeah, thanks,
Thanks.
thanks."
Dak, you're literally dripping. Thanks.
me in my fucking minion outfit that's in yellow purple.
Have you seen the clip of I think it was some guy from TSM. He was playing Apex, and they're at LAN, and he's like, "Dude, we got fucking thirded." And he's like, "That's crazy." Like no fuck is given. He's like, he's done with the fucking LAN tournament. He's like, "I'm fucking done with this shit." So it was I forgot Albert something like that. And dude, that shit was so funny. He's like, "It's crazy."
Dude, how does that
That's
work? How does that
crazy.
work? Like when you die, when your team is out of the game, what do? You just sit there?
I think you could take a break depending on like how early you died. So like if you're 20, like dude, you're gonna be sitting for
'Cause, like,
a while.
Cause like every other esport,
It's
it's
that.
like you have one team one side, one team the other side on the land, and then you play the match, get off stage, and then get back on for your next
Yeah.
map. Like But like for a battle royale, what do you do? Just
Cause did Fortnite have LAN? Not till like later, right?
I don't know. I think
I
they
know-
had one or two or something. I don't know,
I know they had some big ones where they invited like a shit ton of people, but I think it was like later down the line.
bro. But like, I I couldn't do that. Imagine they were like, no, you have to stay on stage. I'd be even more mad.
I mean, you can't wear slides.
Yeah, you can't do that. You have to wear closed-toe shoes. You have to wear pants.
Yeah, you have to wear pants. You can't become. Well, you can wear sweats.
Yeah, you can wear sweats.
But
I
the
know- I
slides part's
know-
Crazy to me.
I know what Optic did was like when they found out when the league was like you can't wear shorts and you can't wear slides. They're like, so then they all wear sweats and then Hex got them all the foam runners. I got all four of them foam runners
That's sick.
because he's like they're comfortable and he had them try on his because he had some and they liked them and he was like, all right, I'll get y'all some.
That's badass.
Badass team owner, huh?
Are y'all good to move on to the next question?
Dude. Yeah, go.
No,
Oh,
I'm
you
still stuck
just-
on the battle royale. Like, it's like imagine you lose, right? And it's early. And you're like, fuck, I shouldn't have died there. Like, we should have won that, right? And then you're like, can we get off? Can we get off stage? And like, nah. I'd be mad. Just sitting there, like,
Having to watch.
I wouldn't want to continue the tournament.
And you can't even switch to watch other teams. Like let's say like your friends on TSM, you can't even fucking switch if you didn't die by them. Like you have to fucking watch the team that killed you the whole time.
That'd be annoying. No, you know what? You know what? Screw your next question because I'm taking over this real quick.
What's up?
Remember what you asked me the other day? Like, how far did you go to meet with somebody?
Oh, that was what, 2 days ago, I think.
Probably. I think so. What was the question that you asked?
What's the farthest you would go for a person? I'm saying a person because
Yeah, person, whatever.
yeah, a person. If you found out like they're like the one, like
Like
And
motherfucker was
you-
like 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Like everything you ask for or everything you look for in somebody.
yeah,
Like,
like they're not
how-
perfect, but like in your image, like they're like the perfect person.
Because I was like, it's not about distance, it's about time. Like I wouldn't commute more than 2 hours. Like so, like either drive 2 hours or fly 2 hours.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't like if it's like from here. If it's a 2 hour flight, I'll take it. But if it's that same distance and it's more time, or like different means of transportation, I'm not taking it.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that's enough. Even that's a little pushing it in my opinion.
Maybe I'd rely on bus more.
Bus?
Yeah, bus.
Are you serious? Okay. Okay.
It didn't freeze. We're good.
Not this time because I found a little loophole. Anyways.
But I don't know. I'm saying maybe. But if they're like the one, honestly, they'd be completely understanding.
How
of
far
me
would you
being
go for
poor.
the love of your life? I would go anywhere. How about Nebraska? Fuck no.
It's like Ohio's like what?
Homie accidentally.
Ohio?
Homie tried to slip in Nebraska.
Nebraska. Who's from Nebraska?
Chop.
No one important.
It's
I stand by what I said.
I keep wanting to say he's from Minnesota.
I keep wanting to say he's from Antarctica for some reason, or not Alaska. My bad, not Antarctica.
Antarctica, bro.
Alaska.
Oh yeah, they're close enough.
Oh yeah.
No.
But what's
No,
the
yeah, they are. No.
what's the farthest you would go?
I don't know.
I said Australia.
Like farthest like travel time.
And
No,
general,
like-
anywhere.
Because you was asking distance. I said distance don't matter. It's the time that matters for me.
I mean, if they're the one, I'd any stride. But like honestly, I probably wouldn't do it often just because I'm poor. But if they're the one, they'll like understand.
Well, I was saying like they'll pay for half of it, like everything,
I
every
mean,
expense they'll pay.
Anywhere. If they're the
Anywhere,
one.
anywhere. I was saying Australia. I'd be so down to go to Australia for a week.
Dude, and I was like, that's like a 14, 16 hour flight.
But
Like, that's insane.
when are you gonna
Well,
have the chance to go to Australia?
Maybe not some like maybe not some countries that are like war torn and
Well,
shit.
yeah, like
Maybe we can meet halfway.
Maybe yeah. Let's meet.
Maybe.
what's the halfway mark?
I don't know.
Dakota, North Dakota.
Somewhere in Europe or some bullshit.
Meet in the middle of the U.S.
Let's meet in fucking Germany or something.
Let's meet in the Atlantic. Some
On
unknown
boat?
island. Some
I'd
just
be
two
down.
rowboats.
It's like, where you at? I went the wrong longitude. You went fucking that way.
I confused longitude and latitude. It's just
A wave accidentally took me. Give me just a
They
sec.
went all the way at the bottom. It's like, I'm in the northern hemisphere. It's like, fuck, dude.
They're just like, I accidentally lost an oar. Give me a sec. I'll be there in 20 minutes.
they just like use the wood and like canoe.
Yeah.
I forgot who was saying it, but their grandfather skipped the Korean War because he found out about it, and then he went on an island for years and didn't know war ended until he saw ships going back. He's like, all right, I'm gonna go back home. So he like skipped the whole Korean War.
Based?
And he oh, it was on Bobby Lee's podcast.
Oh.
And he was like, yeah, my family is full of wusses. Like, we just run away from anything. And he's like, it runs in the family. I was like, damn, it's fucking funny.
Have you ever seen that JoJo scene where it's it's the second one? Johnny? No, Joseph.
I've never seen
I've never
JoJo.
seen
Whatever.
JoJo.
I don't know
Point is,
anything about JoJo.
He's just like, oh yeah, we're about to use the Joestar's secret weapon, our legs, to run away.
God. He's like, turn in a flash.
Run away, and then he like fucking bolts it.
I've never seen that.
No, you should watch it.
Are we good to move on? Or
Dude,
Yeah.
you
yeah,
still
I'm
want
ready.
to talk about that?
well, I was gonna
The farthest you would go.
I don't know. Bro, honestly, 2 hours. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stick with like 2 hours.
I mean, I'd be down to drive, not frequently,
Dude.
but to Dallas.
Dude, he's like, what if you go south? Oh no, because he was like,
Like,
where's
what do
2
you-
hours gets you? I was like, you're still in Texas for 2 hours, and then
Dude,
he's like,
you'll
he was
be in
like,
Texas for 9 hours.
dude, he was like, what if you go south? And I was like, I'm not going to Mexico.
They can come up here.
They could come up
They
here.
could come up here.
Dude, if I go to Mexico, they'll shoot me on sight. Look at me.
Dude, they'd look at me and be like, gringo.
You look more Mexican than me, though.
Me?
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
say so.
But they'd still shoot me on sight because I still look white.
That's true.
You just
They
look
probably
whiter.
shoot me because I'm not Mexican enough.
Yeah.
Well, I heard, like, as long as you don't fuck with the cartel, they won't fuck with you. There's some of them like that. Not all of them.
Unless you run into the assholes that just steal.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
they're not with the cartel, but like there's people that always steal their shit just
Yeah.
because they think it's funny.
That's why that's why my family's like, oh, always take a cheap ass looking car.
Yeah.
Because they're only gonna want
don't
that.
Take a
take,
1990s Saturn.
like, some rundown shit.
A Ford Taurus that's barely running.
It's
has,
got
like,
Susan,
the
you're-
cuckoo off.
You remember
Like,
Willie's car?
Yeah.
Willie, Susan? Do you know what I'm talking about? The
Yeah.
white Ford
Mm,
Taurus that
yeah.
was like beat up. Dude, that was a quality car in my opinion.
Really?
Dude, it was so funny. It's just the fact that it gave a character, bro. If I'm honest,
gotta-
that's the definition of a car with character.
you gotta make sure like all the different parts of the car like are different colors of paint. That way they think it's look even shittier than it actually is.
Oh, dude, speaking of Willie, I remember one time I went to his house because he forgot something I think he forgot his. Oh, you weren't there yet, or you weren't there anymore.
Hmm.
But you know how they have our band uniforms at the compression top.
Yeah.
So he forgot his at home. And he's like, "Go with me." And I was like, "Sure, whatever." So I went with him, and then we're pulling into like his house, and it's like monte, and then the house is on the back, like it's just land, right? And then we're going through like the path, like the driveway, and then there's like mesquite or whatever, all the shit. And then he's like, "Oh, that's the old car," and it's like a little like Fisher Price fucking car, it's the little Flintstone one,
Yeah.
and it's flipped over, right? And I was like, "Huh, funny, right?" And then we drive around and get past another like mesquite there, like a big one. And it's like, "Oh, there's the old car," and it's a real car flipped over,
No.
a real car. Like flipped over, and that's when I lost it, cause I thought the first one was funny, the car, haha, funny, and then I was like,
You have a picture of it?
I wish, bro.
Ask
When-
just message Willie like, can you send a picture?
No,
of
I don't
Rosal?"
think it's there anymore, cause I
Aw.
was there. I want to say, I think it was
Well,
almost a
maybe he
year
has
ago.
Picture.
I think it was almost a year ago where he asked if I could move his car from one house back to like where he lives. I was like, sure, whatever. Like, I'll do you a favor. And then we were driving through, and I remembered I was telling Andrew, but it wasn't there, so it wasn't as funny. So that memory just lives in my head, and I know Willie knows about it.
He probably has a picture somewhere.
Yeah, just ask him. You never know.
Like at some on like an old phone, he probably has it. I would
Maybe
imagine.
I would want Willie to get on here. It'd be funny.
It would be funny. Him and
Dude, my
what's his name?
favorite Willie memory still is when we were in the locker room in the band hall, and it was after practice, so we were changing, right? And then
What?
hold on. I don't know what that is, but and then he goes, like I'm in one corner of the locker room, he's like in the other corner, and then I hear from across the locker room, he goes, "Why do my socks smell like Parmesan cheese?" Dude, I was. Dude, I
Oh,
fucking love
shit.
Willie. You gotta come on, bro. It'd be funny to have you on. Dude, Parmesan cheese. Anyways, whenever y'all are ready.
Yeah.
What were you? What was that though?
Oh, I was referring to like. What's up? I was referring to like the sound of his dong slapping against his leg.
What are you
What
talking
you on
about?
You don't remember that?
No.
He would do that.
did he do
where
the no
just, like,
turbulence
does
thing?
the,
He did the no turbulence thing.
And then no turbulence.
where you do like that thing where you wiggle and you can hear it like.
He did the
I
turbulence thing.
think I remember that.
If y'all are on TikTok and y'all seen the turbulence guy, I think that's what he's referring to. Like what he did.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about, but
You know what
Willie
I'm talking
would
about?
do that.
The turbulence.
No, I seen it. I saw it earlier today.
Dude, that dude's popping off on social media right now.
Do the thug shaker.
Did
It's a
you-
dude in the fucking forehead.
Did you see when he was at work and he's on live and he looks to his left? There's a fucking work camera.
No, I haven't seen
And
that.
he's like, guys, I'm getting fired. After work sees this, I'm out of here. I'm gone. And everyone's like, damn, bro, they got you in 4K. And then they're like, go on live league. This is gonna be on there.
Lively.
But yeah, that dude's
Dude.
popping off.
I fucking love Willie. Okay. Dude, okay, one more Willie story. One time I went to a thrift store and he found these like silk underwear and they were black and they had
Yo.
hearts all over them, right? And they were like for $1. And I was like, I got $1. And I was like, I was like, you want them? He's like, so I pay for like $1 for the silk underwear, right? I was like, you gotta wear them once for every cent I spent on that. I think we got to like 7 before I forgot. But he's like, I'm gonna show you every time I wear these underwear. So he'd like pull it and be like, 1, right?
No fucking.
I think we got to like 7. I think that's the last number I remember.
Imagine
And
how
I think he ended up like
uncomfortable
tearing them or something.
Oh, well, for $1, I see why.
I can't imagine how uncomfortable that is.
I don't know. I don't think I'd like it.
Are y'all good?
Yeah.
Question
Dude. Well, there's the old car.
Dude, you have to ask. I want to put a picture of it. If he has a picture of it,
It's a straight up just flipped over car. I don't.
Like
Really?
on its side or
No.
like
No,
straight
like
up upside
On
down?
the
Yeah.
roof. The roof is touching the ground. Like it's so this is the roof of the car. It was like this.
How does that even happen?
I don't know, man.
What
It
if
was
he
just
just
there.
like went up a ramp and.
It was flat ground.
Nah.
It was flat ground. There's nothing around. There was no hill.
Well,
Just trees.
What if they had the other old car and he drives on top of it? It's just,
He just fucking F1'd it and said, fuck it.
yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, go
Okay.
have at
Go
it.
before we start talking about Willie again.
Should you give.
The
Nah,
ass
I don't even
picture.
want to do this one because it's relationship shit. I don't think we should be doing it for this one.
No, we're just
Nah.
shitting
Any
stick.
irrational fears y'all got?
Irrational fears. What does
I
that mean?
don't, I don't fucking know.
Elaborate,
I don't
Samuel.
fucking know,
Elaborate.
dude. I'm not good at.
Define irrational.
I'm not good at English.
Okay,
It's
well,
what Anna.
I'm not good at English.
I'll say this is
it's what Anna
irrational.
put. Irrational fears you have. Speaking of Anna,
You must be brave if you think we know what irrational means.
you want me to message her?
I'm gonna assume. I'm gonna consider
Nah,
this
you're good.
irrational.
Right.
I cannot use public restrooms.
That's not rational. I think that's like. A
But no,
common
like
one.
at all. I can't even use the
Oh.
urinal or anything.
What?
I straight up can't.
It's like performance anxiety.
Yeah. it's like that one guy in the Waiting movie.
The waiting movie.
Oh yeah, how he just can't pee.
Yeah, he just
'cause-
can't pee.
What was it again?
I don't fucking know.
like-
I didn't pay attention to like half the movie, but
Well, didn't he have to imagine like his friends encouraging him to pee for him to
No
actually use
fucking
it?
way.
I'm not that bad. But like, unless nobody else is in that room, I straight up cannot.
That's wild.
What?
And I don't know why. I just
It's
can't.
only for that occasion, like when you have to take a piss.
No, I'm pretty sure in
I
general.
definitely can't even shit in like.
Well,
bathrooms.
well, I mean, like in that.
Oh.
Like in that.
I don't have that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
That's
shit.
what I'm but like you don't have it for anything else. Just that. Like when you have to take a piss and or go
Well,
shit.
Well, I mean, what else you can use a public restroom for?
No. But I'm saying like he has any fears that are like that. I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
No, I mean I perform publicly fine, like music wise. But for that I straight up can't.
Oh, shit.
And I don't know why.
I was gonna say
Unless it's like completely empty, I just cannot.
homie's cousin walked in at the wrong time at a young age.
What?
No.
He's like, no.
No, I don't have anything. I'm pretty sure I don't have anything like that.
Yeah, I don't think I have irrational
women.
fears.
I'm scared of
No
women.
women. Yeah, I can tell.
No, that muscle mommy pops.
Huh? Can someone help me get over my fear of big titty goth girls? Pretty please.
Please. I don't know. I don't think I have any irrational fears like that. I think a fear that would like fuck me up is like what Johnny was talking about when the kid went on the roller coaster.
Oh, it's
like
just
shit like
falling
that,
out
like
of something
Final
like that.
Destination shit.
But that's not irrational.
That's true. That's just a
Irrational
fear
would
that,
be like, why?
Like just
so
random.
oh, some
like-
random shit.
So like how mine,
No,
mine
like-
doesn't make sense. Like I should be able to like use public restrooms.
Like, well, I'm
without
scared of
problem
mirrors.
Like that.
Like that.
Oh,
you
okay,
know?
okay.
I'm not scared of mirrors.
Yeah. No, I don't think I have anything like that then. I think in terms of irrational fears, I'm pretty fucking normal. But not in the brain, though. You feel me?
We know that.
Yeah, we know. And you? Anything?
I don't know how I
I can't
edit
think
this
of
shit.
anything. I just don't like sea animals.
Why? Okay, there's something.
That's
Well, it's
not
not super
irrational, though.
irrational. Like,
It's not super irrational, but like why?
It's like you know how like I don't like I don't like spiders, right?
But that's normal.
No, well, yeah, but like it's like I don't like spiders, and I don't like crabs. These motherfuckers already know. I will not fuck with a crab. I won't eat it. I won't go near it. I can barely even look at it. I'd rather not look at it. But it's 'cause like for me, it's like crabs are sea spiders.
Mm. Okay.
Like they're equally as. But that's like lobsters, crabs, like little shrimp, shellfish type of thing. Like
Anything
Get
with
that
like, those
away.
little legs.
get that fucking away from
Have
me.
y'all
yeah.
heard about that phobia where like it's tremendous fear over like holes?
Oh, yeah, where it's a bunch of little
yeah,
holes.
it's
Yeah.
little-
So
I saw it.
especially with people where like they have the disease that causes holes in your skin or something.
Like-
Imagine being scared of
or sponges.
That'd be like
What-
terrible.
there's a word for it. I forgot.
I
what
forgot
it
the
was.
name of the phobia, but they all know what I mean because it's like the most common one.
Or like deep sea. I know a lot of people are afraid of deep sea.
See, I'm afraid of deep
Yeah,
sea
well,
because
that's
I don't know
valid,
what's
though.
over there.
Well, I think that's what they. Oh yeah, I think that's what they mean though. I don't think they're
And
afraid
to be
of like.
fair, like a lot of the shit in the deep sea could probably kill you.
Oh, for
Not to
sure,
mention we're not-
dude.
Meant for deep sea. We're not meant for the sea.
Do you think at some point we were? Because
Yes.
what was the evolution line? What was it? It was we. Some part of us were dolphins at some point. Not dolphins, but like we have some correlation to a dolphin.
I don't know.
Well, we
I
have
think
some
we.
relation to every single species, but we didn't have an evolution line based on it.
Yeah. How do you think that? You think God was like, you know what? Put them there. See how they last on the land. Then they're like, they went to the water.
Well, I mean,
Why?
it's all about like adapting to it. So like evolution and adaptation come hand in hand sometimes.
But do you think God was like, you know
Well,
what?
it's like how frogs and tadpoles to frogs, they lose their gills and go into lungs.
That one's weird though.
Yeah,
That's weird. Like how like all this. Imagine one day you just can't breathe underwater anymore.
Because a tortoise and turtle could still do what each other could do, but just not as good, right? Like
But I-
they're not meant for
Tortoises
vice versa.
don't fuck with water at all. No,
I thought they kind of do.
no,
I
really.
don't think so.
I think
they're-
they'll just
they're-
straight
they're
up
like-
die if you put them in water.
Really?
I don't know about that, but
No, well, like if they can't. They,
oh, like can't swim, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. In that sense, yeah, I know that.
Tortoises are huge though.
Yeah, they're fucking.
Yeah.
Like they
massive,
they
dude.
like the beach environment, but they don't go.
they
in-
will never
go
go in the
There's
water
some-
because they'll
I'm
die.
gonna put a picture of the. There's a big ass fucking tortoise ass.
'Cause,
Oh,
like-
because tortoises have like fucking
Claw-
feet.
Yeah. They
They
don't
don't
have,
have
you
fins.
seen a
This-
Have you seen the Galapagos tortoises?
I've only
they're
seen
like huge.
snapping snort. I haven't seen those.
So you've seen turtles, but not tortoise. Tortoises are huge.
Completely different animals, bro.
Yeah, very
Really?
different animals.
I've seen a snapping one. I know that fucker could like break your shit as a human.
Tortoises are the ones that could live for like 160 years and shit.
So can turtles, no?
Isn't
Can they?
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
about that.
isn't lobster the same way too, or is it?
Lobster?
I don't
no.
give a fuck about lobsters.
No,
but
fuck outta here.
aren't they? Can they live as long too, or is it not lobsters?
I don't think it's lobsters. I know like sea fish in general.
You know
like,
what's
rot super
disgusting?
quickly.
It was disgusting. Speaking of lobsters, the ones that have eggs. Ugh. Have you seen a turtle? I mean, have you seen a lobster when it has eggs?
No.
No,
But it's all the under part
Oh,
of it
yeah,
is
yeah.
just like but
I've never looked at it, but I know what you're talking about.
I think I'm starting to see your fear of like sea creatures.
they're freaking gross. They're just gross. Like if you tell me to touch
Have you
the
touched?
most dangerous like venomous land animal or a freaking lobster, touching that fucking venomous thing, I don't give
Have
a shit.
you? I was about to ask if you've ever touched a manta ray before. I have. It's like
What the hell?
super
I touched a
gelatinous.
stingray.
Well, same shit. You get the concept. Yeah,
Is it really
it's
the same
just like
shit?
I don't know, but
Oh,
yeah, it's just like you know what I mean,
it,
right?
it doesn't feel real.
It's like buoyant,
Yeah, like-
gelatinous.
Buoyant.
Yeah, I don't know how else to describe
Touching
it.
your finger just gets pushed up.
The shit does not feel real when you touch a stingray.
Mhm.
I did it when I went to SPI at the.
To spee.
Don't they have like a not shelter? What's the thing called?
Aquarium.
Aquarium over there. I remember I went there in elementary for a field trip. They were balling or some shit. They
I
took
went
all
to
of us
Six
over there.
Flags in elementary.
Never mind, I'm wrong. He was balling.
Since you mentioned SPI, that reminds me of another pep band story.
What's up?
We went to SPI. We were staying there for about a couple days.
You had like a pep band game thing over there, right?
Yeah, we had a pep band game for basketball, I think. One of the rooms got kicked out of the room, and
Oh, you told us this.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
think I
So I forgot what was happening. We were all drinking. A lot of folks left at that time, but apparently they were being super loud, which is weird because like you can hear other rooms that are louder. Like the cheerleaders, they were fucking going crazy, but nobody gave a shit about them. I wonder why.
They like slashed them there, I guess.
Okay, if you
Like-
say
like-
so.
They paid the rest.
You
I-
hear,
I
I
think-
don't. You don't hear nothing. I don't hear nothing.
Yeah, but apparently they were being too loud and they got kicked out of the rooms. Like they had to beg to be like, okay, fine, you can stay in your room, but shut the fuck up. And and then the director, he never said anything, and we're just like, yo, we actually got a scot free. But then there's this one pep band game where he wanted like the mellophones to play out more, and he looks at Brittany and he's like, I know you're loud. Yeah, I know you're loud, Brittany. And then we're just like, oh no, he knows. He knows, and he never said anything.
I mean, I don't see why he wouldn't know.
Because he's not the type of person to like keep quiet about stuff. So like when he didn't say anything, it just took us by shock. And then of all
Yeah.
the people to call out, it was Brittany. Brittany was
Oh,
part of that
yeah.
room that was like kicked out.
Yeah,
So
I
it's just
remember.
like, yeah, it was weird.
Y'all good to move on to the next
Yeah,
question?
we're gonna move on.
Ray, you don't have to answer this, but would you help someone cheat?
No.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
What's that
Fuck
supposed to
you.
mean?
Would you help someone cheat?
No. Well, I want to say no, but I have.
Okay.
I'm not in the situation where I would.
If Britt was like, I have an abusive boyfriend, and the only way I could get out of this is all hypothetical. I don't even know Britt. I don't know why I brought her up, but just 'cause you brought her up, I guess. And she's like, the only way I could get out of it is that I have some proof of cheating, or if I run away. And you're not gonna be like, oh, just run away.
Bro, it's abusive.
It's
It's like cheated, bro. She's dead.
Yeah, she's dead.
She's not getting away
Hey,
with
it's a
that.
hypothetical here, so
That's a wild hypothetical.
That's
the whole-
really
the whole cheating shit's hypothetical too. So, are you helping a friend out or not?
I'll make a better hypothetical for you.
Go for
If
it.
they're in a relationship they're not happy with, and they're talking to this other person that they seem really happy with, and they've known each other for a long time, and like it's clear they'd be happy with them, would you help them cheat? But they're afraid to like break up in the previous relationship. That's a better hypothetical for you, bozo.
I wasn't paying attention.
Speak up.
I wasn't paying attention.
I think,
Speak up.
in my opinion, if the girl can't realize that guy's doing her bad, and I know I could do better, it's fair game, bro. Let's be honest. And you know you could treat her better. If she's getting like fucked up and you realize it, and she's not wanting to speak up about it,
Baby,
like
you know that I miss you. I want
to be like, hey baby girl, mamacita,
can-
ven pa acá, chiquitita. And then fucking,
Chiquita, what's that, baby? Is that what you're waiting for?
nah,
Oh.
I didn't remember it. But I honestly think you just help. Okay, I'm fucking around, but like, how about
Mano, just
if
With
you,
the lip bite and everything.
if you're just looking to fuck baby girl, you're 20. Where does it go? You're 21. Little kid.
Oh, you're 20? No one has to know, baby girl. Oh, don't call me
I'm a
baby
baby
girl.
girl.
I'm not your baby girl.
But yeah, honestly,
I'm not your Spanish teacher, whatever the hell she says.
I think I'd help a girl cheat. That's me right now. I'm fucking single.
And not hypothetical.
Yeah, I'm fucking single. I don't care.
I would say you can only help someone so much who doesn't want to help themselves. So it's like,
Word.
well, if they don't want to break up with them, well, tough. You're setting yourself up for failure.
I don't know what the fuck.
Like, you clearly don't want to be happy if you don't want to break up with them.
You don't want to be happy.
Yeah, what the fuck else is it? If they don't want to break up with a relationship they're not happy with, to go.
This is your fault.
Yeah. What else can I say? I'm not saying the person's abusive. I'm saying they're just not happy. So it's like,
Maybe they hate
well, if you don't
themselves.
want to break up to go to the happy one, it's just like, I can't do much for you. You clearly don't even want to help yourself out. So what can I? What
I
can
feel like Sam's throwing shade to somebody here.
I know. You know, too into this.
I feel like you're throwing shade.
100%.
He started naming people like a list.
Just like Cranston, Brandon,
Fucking puts their ats.
Jennifer.
at here, like you start like above your head.
It just goes down.
It's fill in the screen.
It's like the
And then
end
continued,
credits.
continued in the description.
Continued in the description.
Put a link to everyone's fucking social.
Yeah.
Go bully them for this. Don't bully anybody, please. Don't do that.
Don't
Yeah,
do
we don't support that.
Point is, like, if
And
they
that-
don't want to help themselves, what the fuck can I do for you? You clearly don't want to be happy. And
I need a
this is the
haircut.
theoretical, like, there's nothing bad that, like, would actually happen if they break up with them. Like, aside from, like, having to do it. It's just like, what, and to be fair, it happens a lot more often than it should. Like, what the fuck can I do for you?
Do you think guys or girls cheat more than in that sense?
I
think
have no
guys
idea.
I feel
do.
like it depends, or not depends, but I feel like it's fluctuated over the years. I feel like guys used to do it a lot, but now girls do it, cause you know how like most not most girls, but there's
Yeah,
those
I
girls that
think-
like Ben ain't shit.
I think
Yeah.
cultural
Yeah.
trends are a big contributor to that.
It just
So,
it
like,
just depends on like the time period.
Well, then,
That's
like,
like
right,
right-
right now, at our age, what do you think?
I don't know if it's one more than the other, but it could just be like a media thing where it's like, oh, this is what's happened, like you know.
Like that one
I
girl.
think
She's
age also matters because, like, right now guys are like at their peak. Like, usually in their early to mid 20s, they look their best, and then they start losing their hair, and it's just like, oh yeah, they're gonna be cheated on.
But remember that one girl that she was on a podcast and she was like, "Yeah, I would have like multiple guys come over a week," and she
Mm.
would schedule it like every hour.
Well, that doesn't necessarily mean
She's got a
cheating.
schedule?
She could
Yeah,
just,
she would schedule them, and the guys would know.
well, then that's not cheating. That's like,
No, I'm not saying they're cheating. But I'm saying like. Well,
I think
okay.
it-
I'm
think
asking
it's
the
just
question. I'm
that's
asking the
like
question.
friends
Yeah,
with
yeah, yeah.
It just depends on the person, honestly.
yeah,
Like I don't
the
think one
person-
does more than the other. Maybe there is, but like how are you gonna get stats for that?
Yeah,
I think
It's just whatever-
just matters. Like,
I think at some
age,
point.
year, and culture at the time.
Any stats that there are just what you see,
See,
like
yeah.
like oh okay, like this is another point for this side and this is another point for this side. It's not necessarily like actually
It's
like,
not gonna be something consistent that we could rely on.
I think at some point it was guys for sure. I say at some
Oh, yeah,
point.
for
I
sure.
think it's the younger
sure.
they are, the more they'll do it.
You think
For
the
sure.
younger?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the younger guys are. I think they cheat more often.
Like you mean like high school young? You mean like 20,
Uh,
20, 23?
Well, I feel
young
like-
adults,
23.
young
Okay.
adults.
which would be from
What,
18 to
from
Like
20
so,
or
18,
19?
18 to 25.
16 to 24, we'll say.
Valid.
That sounds
Whenever
about-
they start losing their hair.
Oh, dude, I don't think.
I don't know, but some people you say like oh, it's
Some
like
peo-
dudes like they start to not look as good, but some dudes like
Some do.
some
but
people age
that's-
gracefully.
That's not the norm though.
Fair.
Yeah, that is one
They're the
one out of a
exception, not
thousand.
the rule. Typically, a lot of men will start losing their hair as they get older.
Is that why you grow your hair? Because you're afraid you're gonna
I'm
bald?
afraid I'm gonna end up like my brothers who are all bald.
Do you think you would look good bald,
No.
or are you just gonna, or are you just
Wear
gonna
a
be
hat.
like, we'll cross that bridge when we get
We'll
there?
cross that bridge when we get there, but I'm pretty
I
sure.
think
I
you
will.
If
wear a
we
hat.
get there, I guess you
Yeah,
could say.
I really hope we don't get there.
I
but
think
we'll
you
see.
could wear a hat.
You
Honestly.
could wear a hat.
No, but like Vic doesn't. He's not balding, but he doesn't have a lot of hair
Doesn't Vic have like a mullet?
in the back. No, but I'm talking
Like
about like up here.
bits in the front, part in the back.
Yeah.
Is that the way?
Yeah. But like, he wears a hat. He could rock it.
Some people just can't wear hats. Like I can't wear hats.
I can't.
What did
that's
you
like my
say I
hair.
looked like when I put on Andrew's hat that one time? You made fun of me. You're like, you
I
look
got-
like this. I don't remember. We had a
Was
laugh
it
about
cowboy hair or what?
it.
Was it the hat he always wears?
Oh, I think you said I looked like somebody just got out of prison or something. Or I think that's what I said.
I don't remember.
You
I
made
do
fun of
remember-
me
I do
for it?
remember making fun of you. I don't remember.
You
what I
made
said.
fun of me, and then I think I remember I was like, I was like, not even, bro. It looked like I just got out of jail or something.
Oh,
Yeah, 'cause the mics
go.
are gonna pick up the thunder.
Yeah, there's a Cala Thunder.
We can. I love thunder. We can barely hear it.
It's still going, bro. I don't know what you mean. It's
What,
been going for like a good 8 seconds.
8 seconds.
imagine Andrew's like,
Oh, that's probably just wind, actually.
might just be. All right, we're
No,
good to
whatever.
move on?
Go.
Yeah.
All right.
go.
I just
You know,
lost it. What's?
I. Sorry.
Well, go for it.
I was avoiding that question because who asked it?
Hey, I don't think she watches this shit, but if she does,
No, she doesn't.
I was about to say I don't think she does. But I'm gonna clip it and be like, look at this shit.
No,
I
mames.
won't. But all right, what's the brokest thing you've been through or done,
The brokest thing I've been through,
or shit you've done?
or like the brokest point I've been.
no, the brokest thing.
I
you've
thought we
done.
did that with Carlos. That
Did you?
question.
Oh, I wasn't here. I don't know. Did you?
I don't know. I don't remember we talked about the Beyblade thing.
Maybe.
I don't even know what you mean by like the brokest thing
Like-
you've done.
like-
What does that mean?
Like how much, like when you're broke, like when you like destitute.
Like you
what's
ate
the
cereal with water because you couldn't afford milk, like shit like that.
yeah.
Oh, fortunately, I've been in good housing situations, but I've had some pretty poor financial situations. Like, I remember when the new year started, because of wins and buying Christmas presents for everybody, I literally had 98 cents in my bank account. Not
But it
even a
wasn't
dollar
negative.
to my
But it
name.
wasn't negative.
Oh,
I
I've
got
been
an-
negative.
I got an email stating it wasn't that I went into the negative, but the transaction just couldn't be completed. So whatever, I don't know. It was a monthly thing, I guess. I don't know why. I just forgot to cancel it. But had it gone through, I would have been in the negative.
I've been in the negative before. So speaking about, I asked permission if I could say this story. I remember telling you when we were at Freddy's. I asked her if I could say this story. As long as I don't drop her name.
Oh.
But
I know the story.
so, do I just share the short story, or do I like actually give context to it?
Whatever you're
So-
comfortable with.
Went on a date with this girl. Went to the movies. No, it was a date. We called it a date.
There's just 3 straight.
And then
I'm just gagging.
I told her, I shit you not, I went like this, sir. I got it. I'll pay for it. I got it on everything.
This guy went. Don't worry, babe. I got it.
Cause before that she paid for boba, and I was like, fuck, I didn't want her to pay for that because my card declined at that time. So I was like, I got it. Don't worry about it. And we got popcorn, and I never had what's the slushy you get?
Dicey, whatever.
Oh, the icy, the Coke mixed with cherry or something like that.
Yeah.
She was like, have you ever tried it? I was like, no. She went to go get it from me. and then I was like, I got it.
She was spoiling you that night.
It was an L story. So I said, I got it. My card declined 4 fucking times in front of her. In front of her, and she's like, do you just want me to pay? And I was like, yeah. I was so defeated. And I was like, damn, bro, like this is so fucking embarrassing, dude.
Dude, I would have gone home. I was just like,
The movie was good. Though.
yeah.
I got the tickets. I'll say
what'd you watch?
Todoroki, Studio Ghibli.
Ah,
It was an anime. But that
I've been meaning to watch some of those. I just watched.
There's like a
I
lot
just
of
watched the movie.
I forgot what it's Princess Mononoke, something like that.
Moana?
No, it was a
Mononoke,
Studio Ghibli one.
Mononoke, something
Yeah,
like that.
something
Yeah.
like that. I watched that one. I thought it was pretty good. And I know the rest of them, or not the rest of them, but there's some on HBO, and I was gonna watch them, but I just never got to it.
They're good fucking movies. They're actually pretty good. And the fact that I think the Star Wars one is coming up pretty soon. I'm not too sure.
Star Wars.
That animation studio is gonna, I think,
Is-
do a Star Wars one.
Is
Like,
Studio
big.
Ghibli the one that has like that super like aesthetic looking
Yeah, like
meal
re-
prep scenes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like really, really detailed scenes.
Mm.
But yeah, watch the movie. Let's just say,
Got proven to be a broke ass bitch.
yeah, and let's just say the night
Broke
did not go well.
Yeah, no shit.
dude.
It went downhill from there. I'll say that much.
I would have walked home.
Walked
Like,
home 'cause
if-
you
if-
clearly don't got the money for
Like
gas.
if I drove, I'd be like, "Here are my keys. I'm walking home. I'm sorry. Like I'm walking. Have a good night. Enjoy your movie. I'm going home."
I hope she watches this shit, cause I want to ask her personally, like what was her reaction? to me saying I got this, and then my car declined 4 times in front of her. I want to ask her. I should ask her after this.
Yeah.
I can't believe you tried it 4 times though.
Bro, I was like, please. I was like, please, for it, man.
Dude, by the second one, I would have been like, fuck. Profusely sweating, like it's hot, nothing cool. Like it's.
I had a hoodie on, dude. I was like, please.
Dude, I would have been talking out my ass, just like, this happens a lot with my card. Give me a sec.
No, I can't even say that because she paid for
And that
the.
would have made me look fucking worse.
She paid for the shit the day before.
The day, Junior.
She paid for the boba the day before, and I literally said, like, I'll get it. But I didn't say I'll get it like that. I just said, I'll get this one. They cried on that one, too. I paid her. No, I didn't pay her back. But my mom was like, you should pay her back. I never paid her back.
Broke, bitch. Now you can. You have a job.
Yep, now I have a job, so I can pay her back. I forgot how much it was.
Like,
but
what, a fucking year later?
I almost.
Almost, yeah, because that was in October, November, around there.
Half a year.
Dude, that shit was so fucking wild. Now that I think about it, it's fucking funny, but dude, that whole night was and it was on Halloween night too, so damn.
You should have dressed up as a clown because that's all you were.
That's when I put the clown over my fucking face. Oh, dude, man. I'm trying to think of if I had any other situations like that. I remember I went to Chick-fil-A with her. The one next to the HEB where I live. And then she was like, you want anything? And she was like, I'll pay. I was like, okay. Because we wanted to go back and forth on buying shit for each other. Because I don't know.
That didn't work out.
We weren't. We weren't a couple, but like we were like.
You were seeing each other. So
Yeah, like we were like fucking stuck somewhere. A situationship. And then she like, I was like, I'm not hungry. Like I wasn't. Jenny, I wasn't fucking hungry. She's like, you want a kids meal? I was like, yippee.
Yes, please.
And she's like, you want to share ice cream? I was like, yeah, I'll share fucking ice cream.
A piece.
Can I have some chicken nuggets?
Can I have chicken nuggets?
Dude, I remember the first date. Did I ever tell you the first date where we went? It was some Korean chicken place. And bro, I didn't know what to say to her because like I only texted this girl. I was like, dude, I don't think I got it like that where I could be like, let's go on a date. So I asked her and she's like, yeah. I asked her a month I asked her a month before.
Like in advance.
Yeah, cause she kept. I don't know where she worked before, where she works at now, but she kept working. She had no days off, and she found a day off. And we went. I had no clue what the fuck to say. What do you say to a random stranger? What's a good line?
Well, how
like-
about you ask about their day?
Nah, that's too basic.
Even then.
You gotta say something stupid.
Yeah,
I like saying howdy.
cause like
Because that's like either we move on from it like really smoothly, or it's like howdy. What the fuck?
it's cause the situation was like she only knew me, cause of the amount of shit I would fuck around with her, like
Oh,
cause of Twitter, and then me texting her like random shit, like. So I wonder,
bro,
like,
bullying somebody on Twitter works.
it does.
It
It
does.
really does.
See, when I
It-
did it, I got suspended.
Well, because you said a no phrase.
Dude,
Bro, people
you-
Don't say it.
Yeah, you and
no,
her
I'm not gonna say it, but I'm just saying. People post like,
like nudes and shit.
yeah, people post their nudes and stuff on fucking Twitter.
Hey, you don't like
But
that shit though.
I say one little bad thing to a friend.
You told somebody to not live anymore.
I said L plus ratio plus don't care plus plus stop living.
It made it even worse because you put plus.
It was under Chav. Like, who the fuck cares?
Apparently,
well,
Twitter.
I got reported, I guess.
Didn't she
Yeah, and
also get?
that's the same week. She also got banned for saying the same shit, I think. And I was like, dude, that's tough.
So I'm friends with her, right? So, dude, I was like, "There's no way you actually got banned." It's just sends me a screenshot. Now I started bullying her, bro.
I think you sent it to the chat and we're like, no fucking way. But yeah, that whole like time was fucking funny, dude. Cause it was like me going out here, and then shit would happen to this dude. Shit would happen to Chop. Shit would happen to Ray. Like shit was just happening that time.
What happened to me?
Cause you were going out with
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna run with it.
Yeah. But yeah, that whole like time was. I think it was a pretty highlight moment for all of us at that point. Until the end. Until
And now we're here.
Yep.
And look
And
where
now,
we're at
now we're
now.
at a podcast.
Mealtime.
We were
with the
not thinking of-
Kegs.
Dude, we didn't think about doing a podcast till
It was like
when,
December, no?
Cause we had,
I don't know. It's been a lingering idea.
but like, I don't know. We never pushed ourselves into like actually going through with it.
Whatever, we're here now.
Yep.
Making fun of Willie's old
Old
car.
car.
Old cars.
His Parmesan cheese socks.
The ass picture.
It, dumb. Which one, actually?
Which one?
Which one?
I
There's a
only knew
lot.
of the one.
We're not going to talk about that one. The hallway one?
Yeah, the hallway
Okay,
one.
we'll talk about that later when Willie's here. If Willie, please. We talk about how Mondo's broke.
Mom just broke ass
You know,
bitch.
I'm actually like, I'm probably gonna jinx the fuck out of myself, but thank God my card just never declined.
I've
Anyway.
never had it until that moment.
See, my car's
dude,
never
and I was like-
declined, but that's because I'm always frantically checking my bank account. Like,
You
okay,
check it in
I'll still
before.
check, even if I have money on there. I'll still check. I don't know why. I think it's just like something I have to
it's
fucking do.
subconscious. You just pay like, I have to make sure how much money do I actually have.
Yeah, like I want to see the number itself.
Start running
like
the
I know,
calculations.
I
in
know
your
I
head and shit.
have it, but I just want to see the number itself.
I just want to be sure.
Yeah. So
You just have a thing with numbers. You like looking at numbers. Cause like you do it for the YouTube sets too. Like I only look at it when I upload.
I'm
Even
bad
then
at-
I'll never look at it.
I look at numbers on.
How
on
are you in
anything.
math?
I suck at fucking math, but
Never
I'll
mind.
look, like at numbers. Like if I notice something's not doing good, I'll fucking like try doing something to it so it'll go good.
Like he'll fucking randomly send screenshots in their group chats like, oh my god, this video's doing better than this
Than
one.
this one,
This
yeah, like-
one's like higher than this, and we're like, dude, don't even worry about that shit right now.
Dude, it's completely random. Just like, especially with how YouTube is right now.
Dude,
don't
even
know
on
what I can
TikToks,
do.
I'm like, damn, like we were talking about like I'll tell him too. I don't really tell Andrew, but I'll tell him like, dude, this TikTok did better than this one, like, and
I mean, it's
I-
like it's good, but it's bad. I feel like the YouTube one we should not look as much, but we could
TikTok
look
a
we
bit more.
we
yeah.
could we could look at the TikTok one because that gives us a little more.
I'm always on TikTok, so it's like I have to fucking see it no matter
I'm a
what.
boomer. I never use TikTok. Dude,
Dude, when were
bless
y'all
you.
gonna tell me
I sneezed.
the TikTok channel still had my name on it?
I thought you knew.
I didn't until recent. I changed it.
And you know what's funny? We told you make a new TikTok.
No.
Make it.
'Cause it has the Cax-
Make it.
The Cax handle, but it had my middle name on there, and I was like, because it popped up on my feed. I was like, why does it say Alexis? I was like, what the
I
fuck?
don't know. Well, we honestly just assumed you knew.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't. Or I genuinely didn't. But yeah, that's been all the questions for tonight.
Actually, damn, we
So
only had like
far.
3 or 4.
Yeah, we didn't. Well, we had questions like economic, political, like what am I?
Oh,
like,
that was just a meme though.
yeah, like dude.
That was making
He
fun
just-
of.
Do you
Nah,
have the
he's-
other questions? I'm
He
kind of
sent
curious.
that. I'm not gonna say who, but he sent that thing like so many times, like a lot of times. Like
Like
every podcast we've done, he sent it.
Can I see it?
Do
'Cause
you
at
have
some
a
at,
list
so-
of all the other
at
questions?
some
I'm kinda
point it's like,
curious.
okay, dead joke. Come on.
Where is it? This.
Oh, okay. Yeah, dead joke, man.
Yeah. Oh, you want to talk about that one?
Which
The-
one?
Bro sent one that I chose to leave out.
Let me see it.
Oh,
Let me see
yeah,
it.
no, I'm not doing that one.
It's funny. It's nothing bad, but it's a funny one.
If you lost it.
I think we should have it with next week.
Drunk night with the cats.
Next week, who's on next week?
We'll figure
well,
that out
i-
when we get
if
there.
if you go, if not, if you don't go, then you gotta find people for that question.
We should
gotta
do
find
we should
the
do a
rest.
poll.
A
Who do you
poll.
want next week?
We could do a poll.
Do
We
we
can
could
do
do a
polls.
poll. Like, would it? Yeah, we could
Yeah.
try it. We could try it. Or
I wonder how many people we
or-
could put on polls.
or
Well, on Instagram polls only like 4, but we could
But-
just do like a link or something.
y'all. We post
In the
something.
comments.
We could post something on the story. Like, who do you want on?
And they just slide up and
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah,
You're probably tired of my face by now. I've been in the past with
I'm
3
tired
of
your face
these.
by now.
Go to hell.
oh yeah. By the way, we didn't introduce who this guy
Oh, that's
was.
Sam.
The one episode I was on, the file supposedly got corrupted. I'm choosing to believe y'all.
Do you want to look for it?
No,
It's
I
just
believe y'all.
gone.
'Cause I didn't
I'm-
delete
I'm
shit.
I'm just trying to push buttons. Yeah.
Shit actually gone. But yeah. So-
No.
I was on the first episode.
If you
for, like,
Oh, yeah,
the
he was
last
on the
30
first
if you
episode.
watch the last part of the first one, you'll recognize his face. This is Sam.
It's just longer hair now.
It looks the same to me.
Well, you
Your
see me
hair-
all the time.
Your hair
fair.
and my hair never change. Every time they see us, it's the same shit. Like
'Cause
I
my
noticed
hair-
when he gets a haircut.
My hair's because I let it grow. I'll cut the sides like super short. I'll do like 0 on the sides, and now it's like long. Like I need to go get it cut.
Like Andrew too. Oh, Andrew, like you get to.
Oh,
Andrew,
yeah,
you get
just
to when he gets a
hold it
fucking haircut.
and just cover it.
But I haven't cut the top at all. Like I haven't done shit to it.
Like I look at I'm looking over here because I can see myself, but like right here, right here, like if you see it in frame, you see that?
Mm-hmm.
That's been bothering me the whole time.
The
You'll
loose
see
hair.
me, yeah. You'll see me do this. If you watch it back, you're gonna see me play with. Did I finally get it?
I've been messing with my hair all this
Oh
entire
my-
time.
No, I've been messing with my hair too.
Yeah, if you notice, like, there's times when it has, like, a gap. Where is it? Yeah, there's, like, a gap. So I
Your
just-
hair is.
That's just
You-
the way your hair is.
Yeah.
There's no
Like
fixing
it, it just goes to the side, or you force it sideways.
I
That one's a-
force
Y'all
it
heard that
sideways
one.
'cause
That one was
it-
thunder.
It goes like this, so I have to.
Anyways,
Oh.
we should wrap this up before the power goes out and something
Yep.
happens.
How long have we been going at it?
An hour and 5 minutes.
Yep. I think it was a pretty good one.
That's a decent one. Decent one making fun.
I think my favorite one was Chops. That one
Yeah.
was fucking funny,
I-
dude. We didn't have that dude back.
We didn't have both of them back because
Who's the
neither
other
of
guy?
them, Chavon and Alex. That
I've
one
been-
was
I've been
fun.
meaning to be on one with Chav.
They
Dude,
it's
we're
c-
trying to get more people on, but it's really hard to get Chav. And then
'Cause-
Alex has kind of bailed on us twice.
Yeah.
Chav works on weekends too, so he really can't. Like unless he comes like.
Well, we
like
should
at
be a bit
10.
better now since we're about to start the summer. So we can.
No,
It
I
doesn't
think-
have to be on a Friday where we record. We can figure out another day.
Yeah, we could
I
do
still have
like
a job. You know, I'll probably be
mean-
working even more.
yeah, but you're not here for all of them anymore.
Yeah, thank God.
I'm
do
the
the
only
poll.
one that
We'll
has
do
to
the poll.
consistently be here.
Yep.
'Cause you're the host.
Sadly. No, I'm not the host.
Well,
It's
Well,
just
he's
that
just
I-
house
this is
You
my
host.
host, you
that.
host the house is what I mean.
oh.
Oh.
The
yeah.
location.
Oh.
Well, the location could change. It's just that. Like the only
Like,
one that's close.
like the shit here you see is what comes with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only one that's close enough to trying to learn this is not even me. It's probably have to be Johnny. I'd have to call Johnny and be like, "Hey, help me set this shit up, dude."
But please.
Like I could grab all this shit and be like, "Yeah, like
Like here it
Yeah.
is.
yeah."
You're welcome for bringing it out.
Like the mics I could do. This I could probably do. That trying to figure that out. If he struggles with it, imagine me. I'll probably
Just
fucking throw some
record a
shit.
tutorial for the rest of us.
It'd probably be on the phone.
Mhm.
Like it'd just be there.
I hated that. I don't know if you know this, but the first 5, 6 episodes
episodes?
were done with my phone camera, bro. That was annoying.
There was
Cause like,
episode-
dude, I don't know if you see me. Like, I look at my phone every now and then. Now, it was a miserable experience before. Cause when I was on, I would just kind of be like,
You're just like, please ask him
The-
questions.
there's episodes where he's just like with my phone and he's like, "Oh fuck."
dude.
Like every
Or-
episode I think
Or
was
even
like that.
even the ones where I was behind the camera, I'd be like, no, I've sitting next to the tripod, so I'd be like,
Like the one when the one the file got corrupted
Yeah.
when we were back there. We were just on TikTok because his phone was there. So
I was like,
I remember. And then we would see y'all react. I'm just like, what the fuck's going on over there?
I don't know what
Did I
the hell
say
was
something?
going
we
on.
were just being stupid, honestly. It was the first time, like, neither of us was there.
Yeah, it's when
But-
we gave Andrew.
Dude,
control.
when Johnny, Carlos, and JD were on,
Oh, that
we're
one.
over here, and that was another one with my phone. I had to get my sister's iPad, and I downloaded Marvel Unlimited because I have that subscription, and I tried signing in, I forgot the password. So and I was I could check my phone, and then I look over, I couldn't get my phone.
Loser for real, bro.
Go home. Anyways, now I have my fingerprint on my sister's iPad, and I've signed in, so now I can read
And
comics.
he has a camera.
Now and we have I don't even need a stupid iPad anymore. It's a waste of fucking time and anyways, hope you enjoyed.
Yep.
Yeah. We hope
Follow
you
our
enjoyed.
stuff. It'll be in the description as always. Maybe next week we'll probably put something up on
The poll.
yeah, something like that. Poll.
Can we do YouTube polls?
Pokemon go to the polls. Huh?
YouTube polls are a thing, right?
I don't know.
YouTube polls?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they are.
I'll probably put 2 of them up on.
I don't know how many people interact with that stuff.
Well,
Anyways, we'll put something
Yeah,
up.
we'll
We'll
put
figure something
something-
out. We'll put
yeah.
something up. Let us know who you want on. We'll figure it out.
just for funsies.
For fun. Anyways.
Peace.
Comment your
Later.
favorite commentator.
Favorite commentator, favorite host.
Your favorite host
I
commentator.
never heard anyone say commentator.